Happy birthday, Aries. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Aries got a lot going on with the Sun, Venus, and their sign. Holy fuck.
Actually, Dave's stepdad and my dad have the same birthday,
Same
which
birthday,
was on Sunday, this last Sunday.
Yep. Happy birthday again to your dad, belated.
Yeah.
You saw Roger today, so.
Did see Raj. I texted him on his birthday.
Oh, Aries. I think Aries needs some. Well, they got Venus. Oh, yeah. No. I'm going with my original.
Smash that like button.
I'm a manifesting generator. Got to go where my gut went. Respond to my strategy. Respond to my sacral. My sacral. I'm not an emotional manifesting generator. No, I'm not. I'm instant. All right, what's going on, Aries? Big week, birthday time. Big Sun, Venus in your sign. This is going to be burning out some relationships and changing a lot of the game. Your first card is, wow, the heartbreak card, the Three of Swords. Holy fuck. You pulled the Five of Cups reversed as your challenge. You pulled the Hermit reversed. At least you didn't get crotchety upright. At least you're moving out of something here. You get the Five of Swords to get through this. You need to try harder here about facing the honesty of where heartbreak is. I got a feeling there's a lot of Aries out there involved with situations that are young pups, because the three, look at how young she is. Cutting the head off of that fucking, like, rose and wanting to put blood on the white of it. Like, you are, Aries, something's not going your way, and I think that you're the young pup, or you're dealing with a young pup. We're dealing with the Hermit reversed, right? Like, it's like wanting to, like you've gained enough info here. The Five of Swords means that you need to try harder for what? The Five of Cups reversed. Your challenge is letting go of a situation that you know is sorrowful, but just like get out of it. Get out of what's sorrow. Wherever there's sorrow, peace the fuck out. This is a peace the fuck out reading. And I also feel like there's some that are like just like tarnished from heartbreak and they don't know what to do. You need to get over your emotions. I'm sorry to say. You need to, like, I have to tell you, I guess it is the only sign that could tell Aries, wake the fuck up, is Leo. You know what I mean? Like, come on, warrior. Don't be crying still about these bullshit situations or just what you're not getting out of your relationship. You're going to have to question whether or not this has been a long haul journey or not. You're not trying hard enough to get over some stupid situation. It's stupid. Whenever I see the Five of Cups reversed, it's like, it's stupid. Like, everybody's moved on in something and you haven't. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm going to use, this will trigger people, but, you know, when I was making my predictions about the plague and stuff, I'm like, everybody's tripping on the Amazon fires. And I was like, this is nothing compared to what's coming in 2020. And fucking, it's like that you're still worried about the Amazon fires, even though we've gone through 2020 and the fucking plague and a lot of deception and all this crazy shit. And you're still fucking on the Amazon fires. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you don't need to be crotchety about it. Like, go fucking get out of the crotchety. Go fucking live what you want to go live. Don't live what you don't want to live. That's the big thing. If you're in a relationship or you're not, don't do what you don't want to do. And let the person know that. But, like, stop trying to cater. Gosh, I've got a feeling that you're, like, catering your energy to somebody that's just, like, heartbreaking. We're going to get to the depth of this heartbreak card. Why did you pull the heartbreak card? Six of Swords. Time to move on to a better place. You know where the better place is already, but you're too afraid. You're having heartbreak because you're too afraid to go deal with it. You're like, it's time to move on to, this is the card that deals with, like, okay, get on the boat and go to the other, move on, move to a different place, move on. Hermit reversed came with the Sun card. I think you're dealing with somebody who's depressed. They're not very positive. They're not in the light. They're not very courageous. They're acting like hermity and crotchety. And I think that you don't need to deal with that shit. Like, it's time to go live your happy life. There's like a fucking Disneyland waiting for you on the other side. But you're like staying in a position where you're like not in Disneyland. You need to go move to Disneyland energetically with your love life. Like, come on, Aries. Like, you're facing a lot of PTSD from past heartbreaks and shit too. Maybe you got to get over that shit. But I got a feeling like if we're going to deal with who you're dealing with there, and the spiritual advice is to bring the sun in to get out of this whole hermity situation. You're hermiting, you're cutting, don't be a cutter. Don't be a cutter. Go seek help. Call a fucking hotline for that one. This is a hard reading. Well, North Node. Mars is your ruling planet. It's on the North Node this week, once every 2 years. And guess what? You're never going to see this again when it comes to your third house of communication. And more so, this is time for you to take the path that you know to exit out of heartbreak. Heartbreaking situations. What's going on here? What do we got? We got the home life. You know what? There's another card underneath this stuck. Wow. Time to shift into where real home is. And there's home life situations or there's trouble at your home life, or maybe they don't live in the same place, but it's like, what are you doing? I feel like also something has to shift. And if you live with somebody, something has to shift there. And already, if you don't live with them, that's the issue. Or if you do live with them, like, things need to change around the home. If you're single, like, you have this place of finding home in a relationship. You're too afraid to maybe hold that love. You're not trying hard enough. Or you feel like somebody else isn't trying hard enough. And we're going to find out, though. Your shadow card. Your shadow here. What do we got? trying to throw cards, not really working, but... Obsession. Oh, God. Jiminy Christmas, Aries. It's your birthday and you're obsessed with shitty situations? Holy shit. Are you dealing with somebody that's obsessed with you? Maybe that's the wake-up call that you need? Something needs to... you need to shift towards getting out of this fucking shitty situation shit. Like, the heartbreaking shit. There's sunlight out there. You do not need to be in a crotchety situation at all. And you're obsessed with that. You're obsessed with like a fucking situation that ain't giving you what you want. Shift in the home life. Like somebody's also not showing up. And I think that you're still holding on to the, oh God, I don't want to go through the heartbreak. I'm not going to, like, oh my God. I got a feeling this is like, you're acting like the typical Aries, like the baby. Don't be the baby anymore. Like, own your shit. Own your shit. Stop being. Then you're reflecting it back to a partner or somebody you're dating as they're being a baby. Like, that means that you're going to be stuck in baby world. And no, I'm not saying like procreation baby. Like you're a baby. Reflection. Yeah, I think that you do need to fucking look in the mirror and reflect about things, because what the fuck are you doing? I'll get more specific. Bam, Queen of Wands reversed. She feels stupid about love. You need to reflect about, I shouldn't have done this situation, or why am I too afraid to own the love that I really want? This is what you need to reflect on deeply. Or go for what you really want in life. You're too afraid to do that. Maybe you need to reflect on that. If you are a single Aries out there, 8 of Pentacles, you don't know how to get a relationship kind of in the works. It's like you're kind of like avoiding situations and kind of like don't want to make it part of your life, and that's your issue. If you're in a relationship, you got the Temperance card. It's like it's either organically, naturally working, or it's not. And I feel like if it's inorganic, it's not going to work. If it's been organic for a long time, you'll make it through this moment. But if it's like artificial and it's like not naturally coming together, over. Neptune, Capricorn, third house. Third house, Neptune and Capricorn. The delusions are being woken up about how to take control of your life and how to grow up and what do you need to communicate, and look at your environment. If you are in the delusion that you're in control of the environment, or that you can control the partner, or you're too afraid to ask for what you really want or what the goal is in a relationship, and there's some subconscious definitely things about the goals, and also this is deception, maybe either by you or the other person, about what their goals and they're not happening. The idea of what the goal was is not happening.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite quotes by Deepak Chopra. The great problem you will face will be not desire, but attachment, holding on when the flow of life wants you to let go. I think we all need to come to grips at some point as to what we're holding on to. That's actually kind of weighing us down in the progression of life and the progression of relationships. If we're holding on to past traumas and not actually working through them, not actually acknowledging them, then we're just going to get stuck in a cycle. We're just going to get stuck in that same thought process and that same emotional cycle that's going to be limiting to us. It's not going to allow us to let love blossom. These new loves that come into our life, if we're still just in that stagnant place of depression and of worrisome thoughts. So I think it's time that we actually take an honest look as to what it is that we're holding on to and what we can let go in this life.